What's going on, guys? I'm Turbo712 and welcome to another Spool Me Up. So today we're going to do a Spool Me Up with a little bit of a difference. So let me just bore on you with all the facts and figures and this and that. I'm not going to say a word. For a change, believe it or not, my mouth's going to be like that, and I'm going to hand you over to my main man Johnny, who's going to bore you instead of me. Only joking. Anyway, guys, I'll see you on the flip side. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to comment, leave a like at the end. Until next time, travel safe and peace out.
My name's Johnny, I'm 31 and I'm from Canterbury in Kent. I own a e-liquids company called Juiced Up E-Liquids, www.juicedupeliquids.co.uk. I drive a 99 Fiat Coupe 20v turbo. What initially attracted me to the Fiat Coupe was years ago in my local sort of car cruise meets and things like that. There was a guy who had it was a bright yellow one, and the noise that thing made and the speed when he was driving it quick, the speed it had, only for him to say it was a standard car, I thought, well, there's got to be some potential there. And then later on, when I sort of went to get them, I saw how cheap they were. I mean, for the value that they are, I don't think you can get another car that sounds the way it does, looks the way it does, and performs the way it does for the same money. And they're very cheap to modify as well. For me, it was my dream car when I was 20, 21 when I first saw one. And I've got the car that I want. I've got the car I've always wanted. I'm granted I'm up to number 3 now, but yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. Okay. My engine build includes a full 3-inch catback exhaust, and with a sports cap, that is 200 cell, keeps it legal. I've got a Pro Alloy front mount intercooler, a GT28 RS turbo, a Blitz boost controller, and a Walbro fuel pump, a 3.8 bar fuel pressure regulator, and a Flea FC tuning remap. The car itself has got 174,000 miles on it, which is quite a lot, but it's been looked after very well. I think at 150,000 miles, the previous owner put a new engine with 30,000 miles on the clock on it. He didn't have to. The old engine was fine, it was going strong. Some of them go to 200,000 miles plus, but he had the opportunity to get a new engine. He liked the car, so technically speaking, the engine's got about 40 or 50,000 miles on it at the moment. It's going strong. I've had 3 of them now, all in the same colour. Every time I sell one of them or get rid of one of them, I regret it every single time, and no other car can fill the void. So the plan is I keep this one, even if I just end up garaging it and, you know, just looking at it and polishing it. I don't think I'm ever going to sell it. Favourite thing has got to be the looks and the road presence. You drive down the road and you get kids shouting out, "Look, there's a Ferrari," to their mum. It's not a Ferrari, but I mean, it's got Pininfarina badges on it. So, but yeah, so the looks, the exhaust note. I mean, with the exhaust, it obviously sounds better than it did standard, but the 5-cylinder engine note, I think, to me, a 5-cylinder turbo is the best sound of any car, any engine you can get. Since adding the sounds ending, it's more livable day to day. When you've got the windows up, the exhaust isn't too inobtrusive, and it's kind of the sound system as well. They've got a rubbish sound system as standard, so at least now, if I want to drive sensibly, I can just put it in 5th gear and just cruise with all the tunes on the motorway, and that probably stops me driving naughtily. Let's put it that way. 3 worst things. First has got to be turning circle. They've got a quick rack, which is good for driving, but it means that when you're in a local Tesco car park, a 3-point turn turns into a 7 or 8-point turn, and you look like you can't drive. It's a nightmare. You can't get round a mini roundabout in one go. It's embarrassing. So that's one. Second worst thing, part availability. Luckily, there's a guy on the Fiat forums you can get parts from, but Fiat don't make half the parts anymore, so sometimes that can be a bit of a pain, or sometimes you have to have things custom fabricated, and it's a bit of a nightmare. Third worst thing about the car, the headlights. Unless you upgrade them to HID Xenons or the new LED lights, which I'm planning to do very soon, you might as well have 2 jars with candles in when you're driving along. You cannot see anything on the roads when you're driving, so Xenons are a must.